Guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more relationship stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Husband says that he doesn't think I do work, just chores. Should I quit being a stay-at-home mum and go back to work? Towards the beginning of our relationship, he told me that he doesn't think about my potential. He thinks about me being a mother. It caused a lot of problems, obviously, for all that statement implied, which is a lot. After a lot of conversations, he made it clear that he just wants me to be happy, blah blah blah, but that he wants to have kids. I thought, great, I wanted to have kids too. It seems like things were lining up. We went through a lot of life changes and ended up buying a house with zero extra cash to buy things for the house. I knew we both wanted me to stay home if I had a child, so I thought it would be best to adjust to a life at home and a single income now. So I spent the last year doing absolutely everything, besides all grocery shopping, cleaning, laundry, etc, etc. I also furnished the entire house from essentially nothing. I refurnished and rebuilt furniture I found for free. I built our bed. I fixed a dryer I found that was free. I fixed a broken dishwasher I found. I built garden boxes from old fencing I found for free. I cooked absolutely everything from scratch, including all of his lunches and breakfast. He always had homemade lunch. I scrubbed and painted almost every room, ripped out old kitchen cabinets and built and installed new lower cabinets. Built and installed butcher block countertops all by myself, alone, to try and make this house a functional home on a budget. And now my husband comes home and told me that he doesn't see what I do as work. He said it's just chores, that earning a wage is work, but just moving things around, how he defines all housework, isn't work. He joked that I work from home, but my work is just dusting, that I stay home and dust all day. I made 4 dozen homemade cupcakes for him to take to his students for Valentine's Day. Is that just a waste of my time? We were trying to have a child, but I have major concerns. Is childcare just chores? Is my work going to be consistently devalued forever? Especially the kind of work which has no visible or long-term results. Work that you have to do over again every day or week. Work like cooking and cleaning and laundry and shopping and childcare. This is new from him and I find it extremely scary. Yeah, personally, I would not be marrying someone like that. I just think it's crazy that he thinks those are just chores, you know, because if she's not staying at home looking after the kid, if they do have kids, right? They're gonna have to send the kids to childcare. And that's money! Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, you send your kid to a childcare center and the people looking after your kid, oh, that's work for them. That's interesting. The people that are looking after your kids are getting paid. I mean, I guess maybe because they don't have a kid yet, so that's why he's thinking of it like that. But still, that's so wrong to be like, well, you're just cooking. That's not work. Like, I've seen so many videos of couples arguing because their husband is like, you are just writing off my income. And his wife was like, you are the one who wanted me to stay home to take care of the kids. And he's really gonna tell her that she's writing off of his income? Like, that just doesn't make sense, because you could send your kid to childcare and you're going to be paying them. You're not even paying your wife to take care of your kids. Anyways, yeah, but for this story, she definitely should just go back to work. Because if he's just going to be complaining about her staying at home all day doing nothing, just dusting, yeah, go back to work, girl. Earn your money. Find a better man. Thank you. My girlfriend expects me to pay for everything. I have been with my girlfriend for nearly a year now. At the beginning, we would make equal efforts to pay the bills whenever eating out. Then the effort from her end came to a stop, where she would often joke that she wasn't even carrying enough money in her wallet to offer to pay, etc. I have continued paying for the majority, but more recently, I mentioned I would like her to show that she's willing to contribute more. She didn't like this. She said that she thought we had become more intimate and closer as a couple. Sometimes I will let her know the cost of the hotel or travel for half a split, but I still maintain paying for all the other costs like food and transportation costs without hesitation. She makes it appear like I'm not doing enough. I'm not sure what else to do. I am not prepared to pay 100% for everything. I would like to see her make more than an effort to contribute, even if I reject and still pay for it. At least I know that she's made an effort to want to, but I just don't see that at all. She says that I'm keeping a close tab on when she pays and when she doesn't, but I don't. I just don't see enough effort from her end, in my opinion. I don't ask for a 50-50 split, but I also don't want a 100-0 split. I feel a middle ground would be better. However, I have always covered more expenses than her, considerably. So it's got to the point now where she's made me scared of not paying through this pressure. For background, I do not come from a wealthy background. I only make a small amount more than her. She's always said we can earn money together, but I don't know how I'm meant to save money for a family one day, etc. if I am made to pay for everything. We get on well everywhere else. It's just when it comes to paying, she doesn't like having to pay. But then whilst I pay, I feel like I would appreciate some reciprocation. Are my thoughts valid? Damn, they're making the same pay and he's paying for everything. That's actually messed up. That's crazy. I mean, think long term. If you can do this long term, pay for everything, If you can marry her while paying for everything, if you can't, then it's better to just break up early. Because why would you want to date someone who doesn't even want to show an effort? Like, why would you want to date someone who doesn't even appreciate the effort that you're putting in? Right? It feels like she just feels entitled to the fact that he's paying. But like, if your boyfriend is paying for you, do something else for him the next time, kind of thing. You know, bring him on dates, kind of thing. Like, guys don't always have to be the ones to plan a date, bring you on a date. She should also bring him on dates, know what he likes, buy him presents. But if she's not doing any of that, then boy, it's gonna stay like this even when they're married. Because if he's already talked to her and she's like, no, and that's not what he wants long term, then the only right thing for him to do is leave, right? Like, you don't want someone not appreciating you. My girlfriend of 4 years is actually 4 years younger than she has told me. How can I move past this? Okay, basically when I was 24, I met this great chick, alright, a total smoke show, super caring and super funny and just all around a great chick. We both shopped at the same grocery place and we made casual conversation a couple times and she ended up hitting on me. I wasn't really looking for a relationship. I mean, I was in college, but the second she showed an interest in me, it was like my whole life changed. So I figured, why not give it a go? 6 months later, we moved in together and everything was great. But there were a few things in hindsight that maybe should have told me it wasn't great. She had her own apartment, but she was subletting, told me she lived there for 2 years, but couldn't be on the lease because of credit when she first moved in. She said she was 22, but she grew up really Christian, so drinking or being around bars and stuff was a big no-no, which at the time was kind of a bummer, but helped me turn my life around a bit. So she was 18 the time she told him this. But recently I proposed and she's been acting jittery and I confronted her why she was acting like that. Turns out when we met, she was actually 18, so we don't have a 2-year gap, we have a 6-year gap. She got booted out by her foster parents 2 years before we met and started subletting, and her family was never Christian or anything. I freaked out and demanded to see her birth certificate because I thought she was effing with me, but no, she's 22, almost 23. I never had any clue and she waited all this time to tell me. The age difference kind of freaks me out. I know 6 years isn't that big now, but when we met that was kind of huge. I really love her, she's a great chick. And I want to marry her, but this whole situation has freaked me out. How do I salvage a relationship? I'm not really having issues trusting again, but the age difference kind of freaks me out. What do you mean you're not having issues trusting again? You should be. You know, lying about your age is such a big thing. No way, you know, because she could have gotten him in trouble. Like, if she was not 18. Oh my gosh. Honestly, that would be it for me because I cannot start a relationship off of a freaking lie. I do feel bad for her because she's been kicked out and everything and she probably just thought she found the one, right? Like, she's been alone all this time, so she's probably thinking, you know, like, I really want someone to be there for me and this is the man. But damn, I don't really know what to say, bro, because, you know, it's really up to him. Like, if he can still trust her again, then great. Go ahead with the relationship. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!